We all love a late night Cav who's recording this in this kind of condition, don't we? Hey there folks, welcome to the video. This one here is a general notice and where I'm making probably the most of this supposedly ASMR mic. This is where I start off the week by talking about my plans for the week ahead, look a bit further back, and talk about stuff that's on my mind. I need to remember to put the timestamps in, and hopefully if I do, it'll be in the description for this one. Yeah, let's start off by talking about the week ahead. Should be doing, I think, 24 hours of Lime Rock this week, which is going to be quite fun. So a couple of people who I've met through Discord community, the Pit Crew, which, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Gonna be riding around at Jetta for a while. And then, what else is there? Maybe NIS as well. I have ACC on Friday night. Dirt Rally at some point as well. It's Group A's around North America, which is going to be quite cool. There's a video content. There's F1 testing, isn't there? There's going to be some F1 unveilings I need to cover. And yeah, a couple of other bits and pieces I could do as well. Then looking back, enjoyed some of the content from the past week. Something what's happening with engagement on the channel, but no, I don't choose to look at that at the moment because I'm just happy that I'm doing this stuff and doing this stuff for me. Thanks to people going in and watching the stuff about gender equality, and thanks to Thomas from I've known from BUSR and from doing the Bathurst with him. Pointed out, yeah, there's some bits that I probably should have also included in the video. Like for me, my main point to talk about things like International Women's Day was just in a matter of the things that were most prevalent in the motorsport circle side traveling. And the kinds of things of young women being belittled or being deprived of agency were the things that came to mind, and in pointing out things like human rights abuses in places like Saudi Arabia. I mean, I talked about this in I was doing Dakar coverage. About how some of the leaders of the protest movement for allowing women to drive in Saudi Arabia were in a jail that the Dakar rally passed by. I believe they've since been released, which, well, yeah, that's a good thing, to say the very least, but that's not even the main thing I wanted to talk about this week. I wanted to talk about NASCAR. I don't really talk about it. I do watch. I watch every highlights video. I try to watch the races, but the problem with it being in the States and in the afternoon in the States is that it's very late over here when I'm watching. Well, when I'm watching them, yeah. But Carl Larson won yesterday, and I want to talk about that for a moment because Carl Larson as a figure is very interesting. He was brought to NASCAR through a diversity and anti-racism initiative, and then found himself suspended from the sport and out of a drive because of him using a racial slur on stream. Like, in my opinion, he was the biggest kind of transgressor during the motorsports lockdown stuff. And people often choose to remember Daniel Abt instead, or Bubba Wallace. But yeah, I mean, I saw somebody who was saying something like BLM 0, NASCAR 1 or something. It was like, that's not how that works. Sky Larson made his way up through anti-racism and diversity initiatives, and he sort of understood the price of having let that down. In that he was without, his career seemed almost over. He worked with disadvantaged communities to help them out, or minority ethnic community. Sorry, it's been a very long day. And he worked with these folks to help them out, and volunteered and stuff, and wanted to make amends for the mistakes he'd made. And it's not my decision to make, not my decision to be outraged on someone else's behalf when it comes to the kind of stuff that Larson did. Like, it was wrong, and the punishment he got at the time was very fitting. If he's really willing to show that he's come back and that he's learned from it and that he's improving as a person, he has a right to exist, doesn't he? Heck, he's shown more willing to change and improve than a certain Formula 1 driver. Soon to be Formula 1 driver, should I say, technically. So, there's also that. But yeah, he won, and well done to himself and Hendrick for that. And hopefully we're seeing some kind of redemption arc. There's some people who are never going to forgive him, and fair enough. As for me, jury's out. Like, what he did was really dumb and could be seen as pretty offensive. I'm in a position of privilege where it doesn't offend me. So it's not my decision to forgive him or not. Yeah, I hope he continues up the kind of more charitable stuff that he was doing, because that was good stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you around. Bye for now.